Hi everyone, Lisa Haven here, and tensions are once again rising exponentially as a senator warns to get the dependents out of South Korea because war is underway, or war is coming, war is imminent. At the same time, here in America, we're holding one of the largest military drills in history with South Korea, and this is putting Kim Jong-un on edge. Check out this first report here from ZeroHedge.com, and this is titled, "In the largest ever military drill, the United States orders 16,000 troops, 230 jets to simulate war with North Korea." Now, the reason that this is obviously done is because war is something that is on the table. But the report goes on to detail the following, that days after Pyongyang launched its most advanced ICBM, which I reported on my channel here, one which experts have warned has the potential to hit anywhere in the United States, North Korea said that the United States is begging for nuclear war by planning the largest ever joint aerial drill with South Korea just after concluding an exercise with nuclear-powered aircraft carriers, and that's according to a Bloomberg report. Now it goes on, should the Korean Peninsula and the world be embroiled in the crucible of nuclear war because of the reckless nuclear war mania of the U.S. will have to accept full responsibility for it. Now that was according to North Korea's state-run KCNA, which they said Saturday, citing the Ministry of Foreign Affairs. Now it further goes on to say that this statement came from Yonhap News, reported that 6 United States Raptor stealth fighter planes arrived in South Korea on Saturday for a joint air drill, which they are calling Vigilance Ace 18, which is scheduled for the 4th of December through the 8th. The F-22s flew into South Korea together in a show of force. The stealth fighters, however, were just a small part of the upcoming show of force, and that's according to local media. Some 230 aircraft and up to 16,000 soldiers and airmen were all taking part in this drill, which makes it one of the biggest drills of its kind. Now, knowing that, obviously this puts Kim Jong on edge, as I said earlier in the report, and so he is fearing that there could be all-out war. But not to mention, let's just keep in the back of our heads how this crazy loony guy, who we know is being used and pulled from those behind pulling the strings, they're pulling Kim Jong-un's strings and pulling Donald Trump's strings, attempting to get them to war, because I believe that's what they want. But here we have dictator Kim Jong-un sending off ICBMs left and right, doing nuclear tests left and right with not a care or dot or fiddle in the world. Now, some might say, well, he has every right to do that. No, not when he is threatening my country that I live in. I take that as an obvious threat, and I think it needs to be handled in one way, shape, or form. That's kind of what we're doing and what we're dealing with, and I know that the globalists want a war, and I hope that's not the string that gets pulled, but either way, people's lives are at stake, and that's something we have to keep in the back of our head. Now, here's another report that I found, and this one's on HalTurnerRadio.com, and it is titled, "Senator Then Tells the Pentagon to Begin Moving Dependents Out of South Korea. War with North Korea is Getting Close. More expects severe United States response to another nuclear test." In other words, if there's another nuclear test done there in North Korea, then Donald Trump is going to do something, and do something major. What that major is, I don't know yet. Could it be more sanctions? Could it be, I don't know. Could it be war? Could it be sending, who knows? Only time will tell what that option is on the table. But the report goes on to say that Senator Lindsey Graham is the one who had said that, and he has now publicly told the Pentagon to begin moving the dependents of U.S. troops, their spouses and children, out of South Korea, because war with North Korea is getting close. So he wants our military spouses, those kinds of things, out of South Korea. About 28,500 United States troops are stationed in South Korea to deter potential aggression from the North. It further goes on to say that North Korea plans retaliation also over the drills that I spoke about earlier. And as of 5:38 p.m. Eastern Standard Time the other day, the Pentagon is considering now deploying THAAD systems. Those are terminal high altitude aerial defense systems on the West Coast amid the rising tensions with North Korea and their ICBM test. But keep in mind, such an install of a fad system won't go right away. It won't happen right away. It's going to take some time to do that. So meanwhile, we have this dictator going off like a crazy person while they're installing, if they install this fad system. Anyhow, I'd love to get your comments and concerns on that. I told you guys I'd bring you the latest on everything going down with North Korea, and I'm attempting to do that. But keep in mind, again, I can't stress this enough. Yes, there's people pulling strings from behind the scenes. I've exposed that numerous times. Yes, there's an agenda. I believe on the table, those on the far left, those on the globalists are attempting to make a war happen because they want war. Number one, they want to use it to make Donald Trump look bad, to take him out of office. Number two, they want war because of depopulation agenda. That the people always die in war. Number three, it's going to give them some kind of ground, some kind of financial earning, and all of that. There's all kinds of reasons that they attempt to spark these things, but there's someone pulling strings on both sides of the fence and attempting to get them to go to war. So just a heads up there. Keep the whole situation in your prayers, as well as Donald Trump. Anyhow, I'd love to hear your comments and concerns. Please don't forget to check out my partner at getthetea.com. He has the most amazing detox. And I kid you not, you won't have that heavy feeling in your stomach. At least I did not. And I've been on it for a while now. And when I go off of it, I'm like, oh, I need my tea. So check that out. I believe it's still buy two, get one free right now. He also has colostrum, vitamin C, essential B vitamins, all kinds of supplements. If you're going to get them somewhere, get them from Get the Tea. Know that they're organic and know that they're the real deal. Anyhow, I'm Lisa Haven, signing out.